About that Days of Sorrow prophecy, the more you think about these memes are just another avenue for God to show people what's going on. This is the Days of Sorrow prophecy right here. In this meme, we have summer level heat in March is going to explode. We got severe storms. This is springtime, but we're going to have all these instances. But I do believe that the United States is, besides Israel, the most cursed continent on the planet. We get every whim of weather not most other continents get, but the United States get them. We get all the bad weather. We get the earthquakes. We get the hurricanes. We get the tornadoes. We got a new Madrid fault. We're seeing in Ohio and other places now meteors falling to Earth, comets falling in broad daylight, burning up right there for everybody to see. If you cannot see that we are, and I truly believe we at the door. Well, y'all been saying that since 2000. That's right, and we gonna keep saying it, boo-boo. Because we walk by faith and not by fear. We walk by faith and not by sight. But sight is confirmation, what we see, of the word being true. Joel, Amos, Isaiah, okay? Is Benjamin Yahoo dead or not? Rumors all over the internet. Now he's in a coma. Now he's being saved. So we don't know. For the mystery of iniquity is already at work, folks. And we're going to continue to pray that we are worthy of escape. I don't care what the naysayers say. This ain't true. That ain't true. You notice that the people who say what Jesus said he was going to do for us as far as coming to grab us, you notice that the negative naysayers would push fear more than hope. Okay? Push doom and gloom more than hope. Now, when you look at all of this, it's easy to think that we in all these different type of seals if you're not walking by faith. If you're walking by sight, then you think we in the 5,000 seal. You think we in the 20th seal. If you walking by faith and not by sight. Guys, I didn't already tell you, this is just preparation for what's coming. This is why it's going to be so terrible for folks when they realize that everything we've been yapping and hollering about the snatching and taking of the bride, when they realize all of this stuff is true, when Jesus said all of these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. This is just the beginning. Imagine when the spirit of peace is gone. Now, God's in control of all of this. Even if man has been using manipulation tools to make things happen, God's still in control. This is going to be happening all over the world, not just in one specific area. All areas around the world, right after we get pulled out of here, are going to be going through this, what the United States is going through. Every continent. Antarctica, just last week, moved another few feet behind almost a 7-point earthquake when we had that big, huge solar flare that hit the earth last week. Things are moving just the way Jesus said. He said that islands and mountains would be moved out of their place. And what does that mean? That means the land is shifting. And then when you have land shifting up against water, what's that going to cause? Big, huge tsunamis. Amen, little Catherine. God bless your soul. But everything that little girl said, and I'm going to continue to say it, has been accurate. A lot of people think it's not because, again, they're operating by sight and not by faith. You look at everything going on around the world, folks. Humanity falling apart, politics falling apart, wars, rumors of wars, pestilence, sickness, disease. We have all of that, all of it, all of that stuff. Look, it could be easy to say, or you could stick your head in the ground and say, oh, I don't want to believe it. That stuff happens all the time. That stuff happens. Well, yeah, but not with the frequency that we're seeing. We're seeing it ramp up beyond measure now, guys. Things falling out of the sky, strange craft being seen, the Nephies wanting to let you know that they're here. I mean, come on, yo. Moon, sun ain't in the right spot. The moon ain't supposed to rise with the sun. If it's the lesser star, it's supposed to hang out at night. When the sun come up, the moon is supposed to be setting, not coming up with the sun. Now, all of these things, folks, it's a test on the faith. Can you keep your faith intact? Or are you just going to get blowed around with that scrap piece of paper, like that junk on the side of the freeway when you coming up, when you come around the curve, or going when you see? Are you just going to get blowed around? Or are you going to stand on 10 toes and know that the trumpet has not blown yet, but it is fixing? It's finna blow. And all we got to do is sit in our seat on Flight 77 and keep the seat belt buckled. But if not, folks, you will be blown and tossed to and fro with every whim of doctrine that the word says is happening to people right now. I rejoice and celebrate when I see this type of stuff because we know we're coming to the end. But the end is not yet. There's still going to be a few more years left on this earth. After we get pulled up out of here, it's going to get real worse than what we see now. It's the eye test, and that's what people are failing, and they think we're in all these different seals, but we're not. The seals cannot be open while the bride's still walking the earth, 10 toes down. That's impossible, and it is against God's order, okay? That means the son of perdition, okay, would have came after us already, and that ain't happened yet, folks. Just use common sense before you start listening to these yo-yos. Have a good morning. Be back on later. Peace.